welcome to another review video. In this video, we are going to be checking out the new Nerf CAM ECS 12, which I would have if I felt like spending $80 on a pile of crap. Instead, I'm going to be telling you all the reasons you shouldn't buy this blaster and hopefully save you a bundle of money. Point number one, the price. You are spending $79.99 before tax on a reshelled strife with a dinky camera. Let that sink in. $80, basically $80 plus tax, for a reshelled strife, a $20 blaster with a dinky camera, which I'll get into in a little bit. For the same price, you can buy about 2 rapid strikes, or you can buy 1 rapid strike and a bunch of ammo. No matter which one of those you choose, you're going to have a better time than buying a reshelled strife for $80. Now, instantly, I know people are going to say, but it has a camera and it comes with an SD card. Well, let's talk about the camera and the SD card with point number 2, the camera. The camera, from what I've read by different gadget and electronics websites or blogs, shoots at 0.3 megapixels, not 3, point decimal place 3 megapixels at 480p 20 frames per second. Let's break this down. 0.3 megapixels is 6 times less than what the iPhone 1 had. The iPhone 1 shot at 2 megapixels. This is 0.3. A little more than 6 times. It also shoots at 480p. 720 is where HD starts. 480p is like one step down. You're shooting a little bit better than a webcam. And a non-HD webcam, usually the ones that are built into a computer. Some of them even have HD. If a webcam can have HD, why can't this? Now, the last part is 20 frames per second. At 20 frames per second, you are shooting at 4 frames slower than that of what movies are shot on. I would say 30 frames per second is good for videos like this. I would say 60 frames per second is the minimum that you should be shooting running around in action sports on. Why? At 60 frames per second, if I were to run to that wall in 2 seconds, that is 120 frames of information that have been input into the camera. If I were to run to that wall in 2 seconds with the ECS 12, that's only 40 frames. What this allows you not to do, basically, is slow down your footage and keep the fluidness, no stuttering, just nice and fluid motion going. That's why when you see my war videos, most of the time when I slow it down, it's very smooth and everything is there without juddering around, which is what would happen if you slow down the CAM ECS 12 footage. You are not able to do that unless you want to watch stuttering action and a bunch of skipping and just awfulness. Overall, this camera is garbage, just from the specs alone. They expect you to be able to watch this and go, oh boy, that was great. Not possible. They expect you to upload it to YouTube. Like it says, like, oh, uploadable to YouTube. Garbage. No one's going to want to watch it. It's going to look awful. It's going to look like if you took a laptop, set up the webcam, and then ran with it. Think about yourself running around with a laptop webcam trying to shoot video, and that's basically what this is going to be. Now the SD card, because I have not mentioned this, the SD card, I know someone's going to think that they're providing it with you and it's, you know, money that you're not spending. However, a Class 10 SD card, a SanDisk Ultra, 32 gigs, not 4 like what's supplied with the ECS 12, 32 gigs is a little less than $20. That is Class 10 for under $20. There is no way that Nerf could buy in bulk these SD cards and pay anywhere close to that. It is most likely going to be a Class 2 or Class 4, which is kind of bottom tier stuff. I mean, why wouldn't it be? You're shooting 0.3 megapixels, 48p, 20 frames per second is definitely a 2 or 4 class card. They are not worth much. They shouldn't be worth much. No substantial impact on the price. Now, there was a blog post done by Bazookafied that talked about if you were to make this blaster on your own, how much would it cost? And he came up with a price that was slightly higher than the CAM ECS 12, if I remember correctly. However, Archangel 2004 has made a wonderful guide showing you how to take your smartphone and attach it to the side of your blaster using a 6-round clip. This is taking something that probably everyone has that's included with a lot of the newer blasters and shoving your phone into it for almost no money. So what does this mean? You can take something that shoots at 1080p, because I know a lot of the new smartphones do that, and put it onto your blaster and get way better footage than whatever you could get on the CAM ECS 12. You're going to be getting better frame rate, better footage, better quality footage than the CAM ECS 12 could ever do. Hell, you could take a flip phone and shove it into a clip and get better footage. There is no reason why you should spend $80 on a blaster with a built-in camera if the camera sucks. Which leads me to my last just overall thing. Point number 3, you're spending $80 on a reshelled Strife with a terrible, crappy camera. If you've been watching this video and I have not changed your mind at all, I want you to slap yourself. Then I want you to message or call a friend and have them come slap you as well. There is no reason anyone should be buying this blaster. I don't care if it's for a review. You're not going to make up that review money, most likely. Not for a long time. I don't even have to play with it to tell you that it is garbage. For less than the price of the CAM ECS 12, you can go to the store, buy a Strife, buy modding materials, make the phone holster thing out of the clip that Archangel shows you how to do, put it on, and it will still cost less than you going to the store and buying this thing. There's no reason to be buying this. You can do the same with a Rapid Strike. Go to the store, buy it, get modding materials, put your phone on it, still going to be less, if not about the same price. And even at the same price, you have something that outperforms it in every single way with a camera that shoots better than the one that they have on the CAM ECS 12. The camera is what kills me the most. I don't know why they expect you or how they expect you to do running around action stuff with a camera that shoots at 20 frames per second. You are about 5 frames away from the margin where your eyes stop seeing fluid motion, just normally, and you see stuttering. About 12 frames per second will do that. You see stuttering. No reason to buy this blaster. That's all I have to say. If you buy this blaster, slap yourself. Be extremely disappointed in yourself. If you watch Nerf Boy Productions review, I would take it with a grain of salt, most likely because he has no criticism to say about this blaster. It's not great. There's nothing good about it. Ooh, it shoots like this. It records that. Yeah, you can do that yourself for less than the price of this. Don't get this blaster.